Melee Melee is one of the most simple Frostnite modifiers there are. You can only use melees. That's the whole thing. That's it. The difference is, in Melee, typically the amount of smashes is cut down, the amount of mini-bosses you have to deal with is lowered, and they're easier, which is normally fine, but currently Frostnite has been severely nerfed. I do not know if this was intended. There are some weird things with the new power level changes. If you guys don't know, it no longer solely factors your account level research in survivor squads, but it's now doing, okay, no more research whatsoever. That just goes up with your account level naturally. It takes into account your survivor squad, same as it ever did, but now your hero loadout matters. So you can see as I switch between my different loadouts, depending on whether or not my supports are supercharged or not, it goes up and down periodically. You can see I haven't bothered supercharging most of my constructors because this is typically a passive build. I'm not really taking hits. I'm not really in combat as much. I'm dropping down my base and letting it do its job. So now I'm a 141. But then, as if I move to a loadout like this ninja one I'm running here today, I'll talk about it in a second, I go up to 143 because I've supercharged more of these characters, as many melee heroes are really good in support. You can see that that affects your power level. So, with this change, there have been some issues. There's a bug in Ventures where you can't see beyond 108 if you leveled up prior to the update, which is almost everybody. And then 160s, let me back up, 140s, when you run a 4-player mission, you're going up against, forgive me if I forget the exact number, but it's in the neighborhood of about power level 204. In the 160s, your 164 player, you know, when the defense begins, your main enemies to fight are still 160. Not 250 anymore. I don't really know why, because your stats didn't really change with this update. A lot of people are very upset about that. So the one thing that's often misunderstood is that, okay, you cannot share stats between teammates. All of these bonus stats are gone. However, if you go to your command tab and check see all stats, you will see that your now cumulative stats are about what they would have been if there were 4 of you in the lobby. So my stats are pretty similar to what, you know, 4 143 power level people would have had prior to the update. So your damage went up even if your power level went down. Like, it did. I was 145. Now I cap out at 144 if they're all supercharged, but my stats are way higher than they used to if I'm in a solo mission. Granted, these overall stats are a couple hundred points lower than if I had a full squad previously, though it's hardly a difference. So I got about 40% stronger, and the enemies are way easier. And the reason I'm talking about all of this is not just because it's relevant in the day and age, but Frostnite went from a cap of about 504? I don't know, 502, something like that. Now they're 299. They just don't get harder than that. So we have a weekly modifier that is already cut down and difficult to compensate for melees, which, by the way, melees are extremely strong in Fortnite Save the World. They are not worse than ranged weapons, not in damage. The issue is smashers just completely counter melee builds. It is really, really, really difficult to deal with them. So especially in Frostnite, when they're getting stronger and stronger and stronger, you can't reliably kill them. You know, in a typical game mode, you can sit back, pot shot, you can freeze them with Zenith, you can deal with them a whole assortment of ways, but with melees, it's a lot trickier. So it is typically cut down in difficulty, and Frostnite itself just got easier. I am being told by all sources that this is the easiest Frostnite run of my life. So I decided to run a Ravager build. Cloak Shadow is just my favorite. He's not the best commander ever. This is not going to be the strongest loadout versus the weakest Frostnite exactly, but totally rock it out. Battle Beat, Subwafers, just so I can activate it consistently. And then I normally am going to be saving that for mini bosses or whatever, because Whiteout Fiona is boosting my crit chance to 50%. That's not typically necessary, and we'll talk about that in a second, but Monster Smash just to stay alive on top of that. Totally rocking out, will heal me. Yep, she's bald, it's just a bug, but yeah, that should keep me alive a little bit more consistently. And Assassin Sarah is just damage, just straight up damage. I know it says Lotus Assassin, that's a Founder's thing. Assassin Sarah is the exact same hero, and the weapon I'm using, I just want to be boring today, you guys. The Ravager is the strongest melee in the entire game if you use that heavy attack efficiently. Now on the bottom, it always, oh no, up here, it actually always confused me that it stacks up to 7 times, only increasing the width of the attack. Meaning, if you just attack an enemy once or twice, back up, heavy attack, that will do a tremendous amount of damage. It's so much that the Storm King's Ravager is far and away the highest DPS melee in the game. Plus, you have the lunge attack, which gives you great mobility, and Here brings my debatable point. So if I'm going to be running Whiteout Fiona, I'm going to have a base crit chance of 32.5%. I haven't done the math actually to know if 18% of 135 is even worth it. So we can just do 135 times 0.1. There we go. Napkin math here. It's about a 24% damage increase. I don't know if 18%. So that's 24%. But then if we do 18, okay, hold on. What is 480 minus 135? I want to see the number before the boost. It was 345, and then if we multiply that by 0.18, it seems like, I don't know, I feel like I get a lot more of a damage boost from having crit rating here by default than crit damage. I'm accounting for the fact that I'm going to have wafers, and if I really need to hit a lot harder, I could probably just pop a wafer. So we could have a triple crit damage copy ready to go, and then maybe I can just, you know, there we go, change this element around here. This is why we hang on to resources on this account. There we go. So now I can do both. I can have a triple crit damage if I'm prepared to eat a wafer, then I could just use crit rating for normal enemies because, like I said, I've been told I am drastically overthinking this. So, yeah. As for the rest of the team, they did send their loadouts. Demon's going to be our our constructor running mega base and recycling. Do we need recycling? Maybe supercharged traps would be a lot better. It doesn't matter.
I'm doing that just so mats are just straight up not a problem and we can get high tier builds up early. I just prefer it that way.
All right. Do you know what's your primary weapon, Jack? Because he's running a Paleo Luna build as well. And I could show these, just the different loadouts of the team. It's a pretty standard ninja loadout, something I've covered extensively on my channel. What's your primary weapon, Jack? Is he even in the call? Yeah.
I am doing Stormblade.
That's such a good pick. I love a good boom build. And then this is, again, just a very, very standard constructor build. Love seeing bomb suit in here. I would typically tease anybody running that in a normal mission, but takers are a bit, well, takers were a big deal. I don't know. Apparently this is going to be really easy. And then Kieran is our farmer. So it's a good old British run. And yeah, let's start the game. All right, we're starting.
It's a bug though, it's easier though.
What bugs? What?
It's a bug that Frostnite and 160s are easier at the moment.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, and Epic and
Yes,
Play
it's
confirmed on the Reddit.
yeah.
Because I didn't know what they meant by Twine being easier. I'm not even sure it's needed. Because they made our stats, you know, 4-player, but just slightly under what it used to be, and I don't know. I don't know. I just hope they don't overtune it. When was that confirmed? Is someone able to link me
Archer
that?
put it in the VIP like a day or two ago.
I haven't seen anything from Epic that wasn't about ventures. Maybe I misread something.
Damn. Kieran, did you crash?
How do you farm quartz and ventures? My first time during the snow season. Okay, I'm gonna link my every item video because it's really, really thorough. It's gonna tell you the same thing.
Beast.
What?
Kieran's running in place.
Getting his cardio in. Kieran, are you alive? Kieran?
I think my internet just went down. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Oh no.
Did they shut down all of Britain? I mean, I guess they got my letters, but I didn't think it'd happen now. I might as well pause the recording until we figure this out. Alright, Kieran is still gone, but wave 1's starting, so I wanted to show this loadout. And it goes to show the new power level change in effect. So because Kieran was never boosting our stats, we are all as effective as we would have been. What was that?
I gave you a slow field.
Oh, good, slow field. And this loadout is just so satisfying. I'm hoping he can get back in. If he can't, we'll restart, but I'll at least play out wave 1 of this because it's just so beautiful. Without Blakebeard's stash, it's weird. I don't have like a little... I don't have like a little reward popping up periodically. And it looks like obviously he got back.
Okay.
Oh, Kieran, you're here! Woo! He's been downgraded from green to white, but I'm sure he'll live. Well, because I didn't have a world-class farmer like Sage, I don't have a weapon ready to go yet, but I guess I'll work on it.
Yeah, Sage was killing it last night when we did Frostnite.
Oh yeah, I heard. Wave 18, she got kicked for AFK.
Yes. No, it was before 17.
She did such a good job farming that she just got
Jack.
bored. And Jack, did you get kicked now?
I was fighting a Krampus.
What?
Oh.
Oh, did you get kicked while fighting Krampus? Or you're dead? Oh,
No, I
you're
didn't
dead.
get kicked.
Sorry, you didn't get kicked.
No, he died.
All right.
It
Picked a fight he wasn't ready for.
used the ability thing he has to suck me in, and I just went off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Vortex.
I should just call
Yeah.
it Siren. Well, I'm glad I stuck it out, because I figured Kieran will probably get back in, and then we won't have to restart the first 5 minutes of this run. And that worked out fine.
Please, can you upgrade stuff?
Nope.
Because you have metal.
I don't have the keybound. I like to play on hard mode. So, general
I linked
tips.
to the Reddit post by Epic and VIP.
Yes, please. Frostnite has become too easy. I love that. After nerfs, it's barely even a challenge. Hey folks, we did intend to make things at the top of the endgame a little easier, but this is a bug. Group content above rating 140 is incorrectly being scaled. So that actually explains something that I hadn't mentioned up until this point. I hadn't said anything about... Oh, wow, is that a crit rating, crit damage stabs worth? Solid. I hadn't mentioned anything about what I'm about to say because I didn't really know what to do with the information, but I noticed from a Discord stream in our Discord that the enemies hit level 299 way before the end. Like, I think it was Wispy's stream. They were already 299 at like wave 17. So I didn't see when it started, but I saw that it just stopped scaling at a certain point. So this isn't just a bug with 160s and Frostnite, it's a bug with all scaling past 140, which is weird. And I guess that makes sense because I really didn't know what to do with that information. I knew that the enemies started at 299 before the end. I didn't know why, and I guess that explains that. So yeah, Frostnite just stops getting harder at a certain level, which is awesome. And what Zaku mentioned is that Epic had incorrectly classed the 160s as solo missions instead of 4x, 4-player missions, so they weren't reflecting the power level buff. So I don't know if 160s are going to go back to 250, but supposedly those enemies are going to be easier, which is fine. Subjectively, I like the fact that Frostnite enemies go up to power level 500. I don't know if anybody else cares about that. It doesn't matter, but I like it. So I don't know. I hope there's a bit of a difference. Damn classes, missed out on Frostnite. Yeah, this is well known. So my streams are significantly more important than any kind of standardized education. Please do take that into account when setting your class schedule.
That's crazy.
Every time I say stuff like that, people, at least one person thinks I'm being serious. You never know. You never know.
You are, aren't you?
So I'm getting a ton of loot. Is that just me? Like, I have 73 Oxy already.
Zaku
14
says,
Sunbeam.
At least we can actually
Yeah,
use our melees
Last
for
night I
now
had
and
like
now.
over like a stack and a half of quartz Piper Whisper can fluck out.
I'm short a power cell, otherwise I need just a bit of efficient, and I probably have my Ravager. That's crazy. Why am I getting a text? Text could mean family. Is family important? Ugh, sometimes they're. Sometimes. Every once in a while. If Beast isn't live, you can consider them. Alright, another wave of mowing down the enemies, but supposedly this is just gonna get easier and easier. It's weird how they made everybody stronger. A lot of people, hundreds of commenters are very upset about their power level going down, yet
Thanks, Kieran.
secretly all their stats went up. And you no longer require a full stack, People complain like, Beast, you're always in a full party, nobody can be that strong. Like, well, now you're all literally that strong, so... Your stats are essentially if there were 4 of you, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. If you're in a 160 and someone lags out, your whole team didn't just get weaker. Marry melee, but we can actually survive. I don't know, man. Shadow Stance gives you 60 armor. That's a lot.
Damon, come here.
How's that? End movement?
Damon,
Yeah.
you need it.
So you can run away. You went from low 133. Yeah, so some people went up. I was surprised by that. I think a lot of the people talking about going down are like self-reporting for not leveling up their heroes. And I wonder how common that is. Because your hero's power rating are not like immediately available in your loadout. At a glance, you can't see what level they are. So a lot of people might just forget. It was happening on my new account. I would glance at one of my supports, load up the stats, and think, wait, what? That's level, 18 or something? I thought I thought it was higher than that. Kieran, you have power cell.
I dropped
I
one
do.
at demon, but I've got 2 more now.
It's almost level
take mine
3. What
because
am I
I
going to
need
do without
it.
my Ravager?
Boom.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we're online. I think I'm going to use my standard crit build one and then just get rid of every other melee ever because the Ravager is all you need. And then I'll probably get wafers. And yeah, I think my triple crit damage copy, I can just save that for higher health targets. I honestly was so prepared in my intro to say that I was saving it for pot shot, and then I immediately remembered. Hello. That's the thing. Even if I'm running a melee that doesn't, or a main weapon at all, that doesn't technically need a wafer boost, I will always pop a wafer before shooting a launcher. Even if you're not running a full crit build on the launcher, it's still going to do more damage. And have a higher crit chance. 50% crit damage is still more. It's worth doing if you're trying to get the big one down. What are you using? Why is it not Hotwire? Oh, apparently Hotwire is really good right now, and I thought that was Ventures only. This is Frostnite. Is Hotwire good in Frostnite? Well, everything's good in Frostnite right now. AS, are you sad that they ruined your favorite modifier? Melees are his whole thing.
Lumen, do you have any efficients?
Yes.
You.
All that item dropping going on. All that undeserved
what
efficient.
about-
Just getting it handed to him.
Yeah, mate. Team playing that. What do you need, Jack?
Batteries.
All this trading in my game right now. I can't even believe it. Disgust.
Scammed. Lol.
Hotwire.
Yeah, apparently Hotwire is really good. He really wants me to run a loadout with it, and
What does he do?
a lot more than he
He's
should,
like chain lightning
apparently.
with going constructor, isn't he?
Yeah,
Something
going
like that.
constructor chain lightnings. Or chains energy lightning. It's weird. It's a weird change, but I like it.
Zaku Fox cancelled the last card.
Damn, he's just putting the monkey
Regardless
stream
of
away. Just doing that to him. Damn, look at all these builds. All upgraded
Yeah,
too. Not a Lobber shield in sight.
Yeah, he and I were talking about why I was running double crit damage and double attack speed instead of just triple crit damage.
There's a power cell. I'm a gamer, everybody. I'm a gamer. Oh, cat stream now. Okay. I was just feeding that cat upstairs.
Kieran, can I get a match up in a minute?
Update on the cat. He is currently very soft.
Cheers.
AS said he
Well,
didn't
I'm
place
not-
any traps. I don't know, man. It's hard to sell me on a loadout right now when endgame content's kind of borked. So does that affect endurance, everybody? If scaling past 140 is just not
power
happening?
levels lower or something.
What was that?
I saw endurance power levels like 80 levels lower now or something by the end.
Because based on what we just
Just-
read, it should be capped past 140.
Mainly, I just need the builds, Kieran.
They,
But
you just need builds. They go past 140, I know that.
Well, I mean, like, the 160s have a limit of 160. Well, that's a different bug, but... I don't know. Like, 140 equivalent is 299 apparently in Frostnite.
yes.
I don't know. They did mention... They didn't... What? They did mention anything about it. I think he said didn't. But any mode that scales like that is bugged. Yeah, so I feel like endurance probably just stops at a certain level. I was supposed to throw throwing stars and then I bad-fingered. Oh, we're doing a ramp. Okay.
Yeah, mate.
Why?
I did see somebody had like marked out the power difference from this update, but I forget what the differences were. I'd have to find the message.
Damn, I'm getting so many resources. Holy guacamole. I know my screen is covering it, but we are just stacked over here. Why? I'm up for it, but holy crap. Are we sure we need a farmer? Do we need Kieran? I think AI is replacing
Maybe
him.
not.
Are they gonna be like... Yeah, okay. I guess the ramp works. It just doesn't let us do ceilings. selling traps is early, but it doesn't matter. I think this is easy mode. Predetermined victory. I wonder how it's going to feel on the noob account, because if it's scaling past 140 that's bugged, then the noob account might actually have something to do. And it'll be interesting on the noob account because I can't get boosted on that account. So, yeah, so this is where the heavy attack is just kind of nuts. You hit once, and then it does, you know, 245, 345% more damage. And supposedly you can double hit. It's a lot. None of that was very impressive, but if it crits, it's millions of damage. Millions of damage! Hotwire is bugged across the entire game. The only reason I recommend Adventures is because of Golem Constructors, and the bonus has built-in cooldown. Wow. Wow. Why aren't you doing much damage? I don't know. My Ravager's broken. It's broken. Fix it. I'm running Cloak Shadow.
Oh no, our table.
Which is doing nothing, but...
We'll probably have 25 years until AI teammates become real.
Oh my goodness. Imagine letting you queue up with bots. You're never gonna have an empty lobby again.
You got my what?
Planks.
If you can come to me, where are you?
I'll throw a double drone.
Oh, over there.
How do I get down to you?
Uh-oh, my drones are too strong. I can't get kills anymore.
Cute.
Yeah, I threw that drone and nothing on the south side is killable. They're all dead already. Alright. Alright. Guess I'll just go over here. Yeah, want me to drop your Ravager? Yeah, Pokey, that'd be great. Cloak Shadow Commander is why? Yeah. Cloak Shadow versus Smashers. Not the most dramatic thing in the world. I think that's why he's one of my favorite... Well, I'll say he's my favorite hero. Why not? It's because, like, it's not even overpowered. Like, this won't carry you in Ventures. If you're underleveled, he will not instantly make everything winnable. You still have to get a couple kills on your own. But once he's going, he's so good. Once he's going, it's so good. Why 2 crit damage and not 3? Why not both? I have 2 copies! Dun dun dun! Because 2 crit damage and crit rating is way more consistent for normal enemies, and for... Oh, and there goes my double jump. Why? Is that the rest of the game now? I don't want to eat wafers, AS. I don't want it. They're boring. Wafers are lame. Can someone clip that again? You walked over the log. Is that it? That just kills double jump?
Take on base.
Can you clip that, please, AS? I want to send a video of that to Epic. I want to say, like, here's the exact moment my double jump was gone. Any raised or sloped surface kills it. Do they know that already? If they know that, it's fine. Soldier ninja time. Yep. Well, not quite. I know what you're saying, but... We're gonna have heavy boots ninja time. Because, you know, ninja bonuses expand beyond soldier. We get shadow stance. Twitch mobile doesn't let you clip currently. Does anything work? Does anything... Does anything work?
That Twitch is broken.
Everything's broken right now.
Even the recaps. Discord had said something crazy. It had put 2 people as, like, my most talked to, and we were all confused. I sent it to both of them, and they were like, no, what the hell? Even, yeah, Discord had said Sage was in a voice call for, like, 180 hours, 172 hours that year, and everybody was like, no. She's in voice all the damn time. There's no way. You're talking all of 2025? So how do I get it back? How do I get my double jump back? Do I have to die? Oh, I switched my screen.
Even if you die.
Say it again?
Even if you die, you won't get it back.
The heavy boots are tied to my spirit. Yep, Sage left. Everybody in chat want to guess who she's with? I'll give you a hint. Probably not
Get
texting.
no points if you win.
Probably not texting anymore. She said Nunya.
So, AS, I have a question. Does Azalea Clark stack with the Chain Lightning energy? from Hotwire.
Here I am silently inviting her. Hey, Sage, come hang out with us during Frostnite. The answer was a clean no. There's another... That's another reason I ran Hotwire, is because a shield gives you boosted mobility. Interesting. Said Cyberclops is 100 times better. I don't think that's an actual stat, by the way. I think he's just saying it's very good.
Help
All
us
right.
outside, please.
Double Ravager, ready to go.
Zaku Fox says, put
I don't
Timberland
even know what
shoes
the
in the
best
thumbnail.
constructor going constructor
First
build
ninja
is.
game.
Because nobody really uses it outside of what AS is saying.
She's negligible because of Breakbeat, Wildcat. Wildcat's not always active, though. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. YouTube's recap on the first screen said AI can make mistakes. Oh, no. Yeah, the recap was a little weird. I actually got mine confused because Twitch had said I had streamed 100 hours but watched 36,000. I was like, what? Is Twitch telling me I watched 100 hours of Twitch a day? But I was on streamer mode, so it was saying 36,000 hours were watched on my stream. I was like, oh, whoops. I guess that just means that, like, with my 160 hours or something, you know, I averaged 30 viewers or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it works. How to watch 100 hours a day. Yeah, that's what I wanted to find out. But then I found my viewer stats, and apparently I had watched 52 hours of Twitch in 2025, which I believe. Yeah, that's... I am not a big Twitch viewer. As a streamer, it's ruined, because every single time I'm watching a stream, I think, oh, I should be live. And, that thought alone ruined stream viewing for me. So the timer's hidden now. I can't bring it back. But the cat stream was redeemed like 9 minutes ago, so... I did not think I was watching 100 streamers an hour a day. I would have noticed, actually. Not to brag, but I think I would have caught on to that. Oh, it's wave 6. Jeez. It's been so easy. Normally I'm like, oh shit, get traps, let's go. But I forgot. I have a
Jack
novel
has
idea.
also filled the traps on with wall darts already, so...
I'm gonna spam drop traps. Something we've never tried before. I don't like that tar pits and floor freeze step in each other's toes. Let's get some tar pits right up towards the back here. Leave the corners open for anti-air. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That'll stop the smishy smashers from running in. And then we can directional floor freeze. Sorry, console players. I know it's bugged for you right now. Epic's aware.
That bug's fixed now.
Epic's in an impossible position where they can't work on anything without neglecting everything else. It's like every bug they fix, every single time I get complaints. Every single time Epic fixes anything, chat's like, huh, they did that but couldn't do this. But then everybody complaining is writing a comment instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. How many of you guys have complained about what Epic's not doing while procrastinating homework? Yeah, I see you. I see you! Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Rotating traps should be fixed now, apparently. Whoops. For the controller?
It is, I was very happy when I found out it was.
This is awkward to do this as a ninja with no double jump. It's like, you know, this is typically easier. Called out. Expert 4, I got you. Got you called right out. Oh no, Smasher. Double crit damage. Here we go. Jeez. That was kind of substantially more. Yeah, this is why I don't like ramps, usually. I like to build at least a flat wall first, but... I'm not the constructor, so I get to do all the complaining with none of the responsibility. Oh wait, I'm a YouTube viewer now. Ugh. Jeez. My incompetence is palpable. Alright, there we go. By the way, I'm not trying to hate on all YouTube viewers. I'm just trying to encourage level-headed thinking instead of flying off the handle and getting upset about every single change immediately without any further thinking. You know, just consider the why. If Epic did something unreasonable, I guarantee you there was a reason. They make mistakes. Every company does, but they have the reasons. That north side is getting really focused. You may have been using tire traps wrong. Yeah. They'll do the job. Dude, I just cannot right now. Without my double jump. And with this slope, I have to like kind of work my way up. There we go. Alright, let's level these up so the flingers don't focus them. There we go. This is not my favorite bug in the game. Not my favorite one. It's kind of a game-breaking bug if you're in a tight spot. Okay, great. It's like I really need to upgrade these pieces, but they're just not going. Ninja with no double jump is like cooking with no pan. Wow. Dude, in my cooking stream yesterday, I just dated this recording. I'm sorry. I failed. I forgot to wear my "your opinion wasn't in the recipe" apron. I'll have to make sure to bring it next time. I mean, it was there. I just didn't put it on. If you want to peep my YouTube recap, check my Nerva VIP. I'm not going to do that in the middle of a Frostnite run. Isn't there a new weekly modifier? Yep, it's just Merry Melee. It's the most basic modifier. It's not much of a challenge. Melees are pretty strong and the enemies are dumbed down, but it's something. It's a little ruined right now because they're very easy. Yeah, my channel was not. Actually, I haven't looked at my YouTube recap. I don't know if it would be that interesting though. What was that?
Where you find it?
Go to YouTube. I'm sure they'll tell you. Spotify Wrapped just.
You have to do it on the mobile version, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
It's got some jank inconsistency like that about it.
I wonder if
You have
that's
to
it.
like go on the mobile app and go to like your little channel icon in the corner.
I wonder if that's why
And there should
Sage
be a little
isn't
pop-up
here.
that pops up.
Maybe the recap is only like mobile hours or something. Might try the lawnmower or
Possibly,
Stormblade
but-
loadouts there. Yeah, Merry Melee is a good excuse to try out some of those super fun builds.
I don't think it will be mobile hours because I had like 1,000 hours on mine, so.
Yeah, it might just be taking some stats from mobile, or maybe she had an unupgraded version of Discord for a while. I don't know. I like the theory that she Stack Overflowed her voice call hours. Not in my calls, though. No, not cool enough for that chat. Sage
I
doesn't
hope that's
talk
what
to me.
happened, but I have no idea.
It's gotten to the point where I have to hope Wispy is there, otherwise she'll leave me. She'll leave me. Boring. Try Eddie, he says. I don't think those builds are boring. He's got like this short-term memory of any build that's not like the latest of the 10 he's interested in is a boring melee build. You want Google Maps Wrapped? They already track all that. They'll tell you if you look for it. Alright. Let's go to the YouTube app here. I have a notification. Something about ventures. Okay. Your YouTube 2025 recap is here. Oh, there's music. Oh, they're getting all... What is this? The bars are loading, but nothing's happening. What was that? These are just black screens. And then it's over. What was that, YouTube? Is it because I muted the music and it, like, is timed the music? Let's see here. You can't do it on browser, huh?
I think you might be able to go to youtube.com/recap. I believe that's what they said you could do on a browser.
YouTube recap. Made for you. Introducing YouTube recap. Where?
Even on the base.
Uh-huh. Click on that.
Thanks, mate.
YouTube/recap. Oh, there it is. Can I mute this? I don't want to share this unless there's something embarrassing. Let's hit play on the story of your year. This year, you explored many things. And then it's just scrolling through a bunch of different categories. My top interest was card counting strategies. That's not true. I got into like a binge on one guy's channel, but tech reviews and news, cleaning and organizing. Oh yeah, that's Midwest Magic Cleaning. He makes these long cleaning videos. They're really they're grindy. They're bingeable. Gaming discussions, DIY home projects. I mean, I guess. I didn't think this would be interesting. You watched 563 channels this year. Your top channels is... That's surprising. It's music, chess, and Tricky. He makes Slay the Spire videos. This is such a hack. I watched 905 of their videos. Yeah, it's because they post Nightcore, and I just binge it on stream. I just loop it. I'm a strategic thinker. Okay, this is literally just Slay the Spire. YouTube does not get that. I'm not looking for card counting strategies. It's just Slay the Spire. I am not curious about AI technology. Oh, don't I? I watch AI news to keep up to date with crazy crap it's doing. I'm a homebody because I enjoy home organization and cleaning tips. I mean, I guess. I guess. I'm a strategic thinker, tech-curious homebody. Yeah, you just said that. Next. I match with personalities of the skill builder. Again, Slay the Spire has just completely taken over my YouTube recap. Let's look back at some moments from your year. Alright. What are some moments of my year? Let's find out. I'm focused on gaming. Oh, A1's up here. Okay. I guess. Alright, that's it. That's just 3 people. Alright, I explored design, because I don't know who that is. I probably watched one of his videos. Blacktail Studios, I do watch him make tables a lot. They're fun to fall asleep to. I watch current events, and then both of these are just Atrioc and Blooms. Blooms is current events?! The man covers South Park! I missed an entire wave. I'm focused on gaming and explore... Yeah, events. You told me this already. Not only did you listened. You're damn right I did. I listened to, yeah, my playlist of Nightcore. I'm not surprised by that. My top artist was Skrillex and Kygo, I guess. Whitney Houston, that was one song. One song on loop. Now I'm a Whitney Houston fan. I nothing against her, I just think it's funny the way they... Your top game, Slay the Spire. Yeah, no shit. And then we got Minecraft, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Go, City Skylines 2. I got into one guy's channel for like an evening. This was like the engineer YouTuber. I'm most likely to build a dream home and then strategize how to make it extra cozy. What does that even mean? You can tell AI made this. Wow, that was about as uninteresting as I expected.
I looked at my YouTube recap the other day, and like, it was like your favorite YouTubers, and 2 of them I did not recognize.
That's what just happened to me. Like, I must have watched one guy's channel like 3 times, and YouTube's like, "Oh, you love him." Like, I don't think so.
Yeah, and then like, I looked at one of the channels, and they had 3 videos on the channel, and I'd watched one of them.
And maybe it's because you
was
watch
like...
33% of their content.
I mean, maybe. But I'd watched one video. I was like...
Was it an especially long video?
It was like an hour long, so yeah.
Wow. I love his tables with the clear channels through the middle. Yeah, Blacktail Studios is fun. He's like a really good woodworker who's not a really good woodworker, and the commentary's on point, and it was funny. He's going through a divorce, and he talked about like the faults and issues in making a table and blah blah blah. And for the first 9 minutes of that video, I'm thinking like, I don't think he's talking about the table. Bleep? Yeah, that was Twitch. Yeah, they bleep words like combo automatically nowadays. You can't even talk about it. Skrillex, like...
Where are you having your priorities set?
I want 2 Hollises. Who's having their priorities set?
Bleeping certain words.
Yep. I can't even talk Numbo anymore, or else Twitch just bleeps it out every time.
Say not this again.
Skrillex is my #1 artist. Yeah, because I found Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites and First of the Year again. That was it. I went on like a nostalgia trip of his music for a week, and now 2 of them are in my playlist, and now he's my top artist. Did I die? How does Demon Gamer have so much BluGlo now? Maybe I've been topping off without paying attention.
BluGlo on the base.
I don't know.
Yeah, and can you craft me one of your Stormblades?
Top channel was me? That's
Yeah.
what I like to hear. Yours was Smosh. Wow.
I pretty much got the worst mission for trying out Hotwire. They're all assassin spawns and not a lot of enemies are spawning.
Let me recycle these traps and maybe let me craft one.
My game is lagging.
Me, I
Crying.
put down tire traps.
No, it's network.
Why can't I craft? Oh, I need bright core. Why can't I craft one?
Oh, come to me, Kieran.
There you go.
I like all these recaps. Unfortunately, they all seem off. Like, I found issues with YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. All of them had numbers that did not make sense. Because even Twitch was like, oh, you watched this person for 12 hours. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was more than that. But I don't have the information to dispute it. The current cast and skits of Smosh have been old-timey. Yeah, didn't they get their channel back? Like, someone bought Smosh, and then Ian and Anthony left, or didn't like the direction, and then Smosh without Smosh wasn't really a profitable asset anymore. So they kind of just got their channel back. That's the story I know. Yeah, there's a whole thing about buying channels and just milking it for profit. It happened to Veritasium. He's owned by private equity now. So, like, I guess they help fund his videos as long as he talks about topics that are beneficial to them.
It's easy to explain it if you want me to.
Sure.
I know, like, the whole. Well, so basically, Anthony left Smosh back in, I think it was 2016.
That's almost a year ago.
Yeah, almost a year ago. But Ian stayed on, and I forgot the company that like owned Smosh at the time because they did sell it to a company so they get more money and like do like more videos and whatnot. But they ended up like that company ended up like ruining their channel because they kept doing like weird like YouTube things and it just wasn't working out. So fast forward, Rhett and Link, which they, if you know Rhett and Link, what are their Good Mythical Morning? They were talking with Ian and Anthony to try to buy back Smosh. So Red and Link bought Smosh, like the rights to Smosh, and they sold it to Ian and Anthony. Sold it more like just gave it to them because I don't think they like charged anything, but
It's like
they
$1.
have, like, yeah, they have like some mutual agreement that like their business is together, but like they're separate entities at the same time. So Anthony came back. That was like the big announcement. And then now Ian and Anthony officially own Smosh. But this was like 3 years ago, I think, just about, maybe 4. It's been some time. But yeah, that's kind of like the gist of it. But no, Smosh is honestly, it definitely feels like old-timey Smosh. Like, they have multiple channels. They have their own podcast too, which is pretty fun to listen to.
That's cool. It's kind of
And they
nice
have their
when
gaming
a channel
channel, too.
revives like that.
Yeah, and I really like Smosh Pit because there's just like a bunch of like comedy stuff there, but Smosh Games is pretty fun to watch too because their cast is some of the people in there are just so funny. Like it's just like they're mid-20 like improv actors just playing board games, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
That's cool. It's kind of fun to watch Ian and Anthony still do stuff because you know they don't need to work anymore. So like, if they're just having fun, they're actually having fun.
No,
I
yeah,
mean-
and also they just celebrated their 20th year of Smosh. So.
God.
God
Yeah.
damn, 2005.
And they hold the Guinness World Record for the what I forgot what it's something YouTube related. I think it's like the they were the first channel to ever hit 1 million views or something. It's something along those lines. But yeah, and they did a video on Guinness World Record. They had like someone come out to do random challenges. and they hold the record. Two of the people hold the record for the fastest Hungry Hippos game played, which I think is so stupid but so funny. Yeah, so it's like the fastest two-man Hungry Hippo game played. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. And I think they got like it in like 16 seconds, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like one of those things like where they create it for the video
Of
kind
course.
of thing. But it's still cool.
Guinness World
though,
Records
like-
is well known to have a lot of silly records just for headlines.
Yeah.
And
But
we're
I think that
talking
was
about
pretty
it.
Funny. Like Hungry Hippos, like bro, like you would never think that it's a world record, so. But yeah. Smosh is, I don't know, I just like the old timey feel that they have now.
Cool. That's nice when people get back to their roots. I just start having fun again. You know, it's good when content evolves and changes, but you can tell when someone's not
Zaku Fox wants you to do a 360 in your chair
in my
while saying
chair.
ho ho ho.
While saying ho ho ho. God damn. Ho ho ho! Oh my. That's how I felt in the last month or two, actually. I don't know. It just clicked. I just started streaming. I feel like Forrest Gump when he starts running. It's like his Jenny left and he started taking care of the house and hanging out for a couple months, and then one day he just laced up his shoes and then I was running. That's how I feel. Like if I'm not doing something out of the house, I'm live. I'm just here. If I have nothing else going on, I'm live. If I have any plans, I'll cancel it. My social life is paramount importance to me right now, but that's what happened yesterday. Sky wanted to come over and cook. I mean, I invited her, but like, I didn't think she would be down for it like that. And then I was like, all right, well, there goes my on-time Fortnite stream. We're gonna have a lot of fun instead. So here I am recording this on a Thursday, the day
She kept
after.
doing a
Do you have any plans?
side eye while streaming, and I thought it was so
I have a
funny.
few. Why?
Like when you made like
Okay, and
random
go on,
jokes,
take
she would
them.
just do that.
What side eye?
What do you say?
Like you know, like she would just like I don't know,
Like,
like
Beast is a
I'll
shit
do
ton
it like
right
on
now.
stream too, but like you'll like look to the side and like pretend like you have no clue what the person you're with is talking about, like that kind of
Mini
side eye.
boss.
Alright, I'm ready.
North side.
Oh, 2.9 million on the
Bloody
crit.
hell!
What the hell?
So
God damn.
satisfying. Oh,
Is that
and then he
triple crit
teleported.
damage?
Yep. This is my good copy.
Ravager being strong like.
Yeah. And that's what I was talking about in the intro. Ravager is normally highest DPS, just standard attack speed. But once you get the... Okay. God, is my mantle just not working? Or am I garbage? Like, you don't even see the indicator half the time. And it doesn't work the other half. Anyway, normally highest DPS just holding left click. But once you get that heavy attack in there, it's just a monster. It's a real monster. And I know I'm using Cloak Shadow and I'm nowhere near the enemies. But it's kind of tricky when they're spread so far. I know Cloak Shadow is not the best for Frostnite either. Like, the way that I'm using these weapons all perked out with crit damage and all is probably better with Assassin Sarah or Corrosive Strikes in the lead or whatever, but I'm having fun. So, damn, I thought I had one more charge. That's like a bug of the melees, apparently, the mythics. They don't light up anymore when they're charging, so you can't actually see what your stacks are. Oh, I thought he was just mad. Oh, I thought that counted too.
You know-
Man, this is such a weird game right now.
You know what's pretty cool that I actually think this, like the changes in Save the World, there's like, you know, like, it's beneficial because if you think about it, well, I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it, but one of the benefits content-wise is there's a lot of loadouts that have kind of shifted, so you can like go back and do different, like the same loadouts again, because, I mean, like for all the melee loadouts that you've done on your channel, like having your own base stats now, I'd assume that melees are a little bit better to use now, right?
Maybe
So-
more consistent.
Yeah, more consistent, probably a better word to use. But
In my world,
I
it's
don't know.
almost unchanged because running with a full team is standard, and that's just. But now you don't need a full team to get the stats anymore. So if you ran a melee build before, you would hope your teammates are of similar level, otherwise it'd be a little weaker. Alright. Time to get some floor freeze down. Gosh, I hope I have enough resources. Alright, let's see here. What? Why can I only craft 6? I have no rough ore. None at all. I'm broke. I'm broke. Alright. Well, we're gonna have no floor freeze, but we got enough tire traps to give everybody in chat a nap. Rough ore is basically non-existent in Frostnite for some reason.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we don't need any fucking floor freeze for that.
Yeah, no. With how easy this mode is now, I don't think.
We might be good.
Weren't they 280 last wave? I don't even know. It's not even a kill wave, and these guys are propane, so I'm just gonna step back. You know, I could probably craft wall darts. Ah, there we go. Stole enough of Demon's loot. There we go. I'm a loot goblin. Every single Frostnite run I do, I upset the constructors, because I always want the trap and building materials, but I say the same thing every time. Like, I know how to place a trap. Alright, do that, do that, do that. Sprint away so that I don't get hit by propane. Wall darts are actually a good thing to mix in. Floor freeze and tar pits are fine, but knocking out those big high health targets like mist monsters and fatties is generally pretty effective. Although if a fatty is walking, then the floor freeze can permastall, so kind of situational. Can barely see what's going on, so I don't know. I like to leave little gaps in there because smashers will just destroy them. Enemies will walk up to these corners and just break through it eventually. I'd love to put a bunch of floor freeze out here, but those non-existent rough ores are choking me here. Not choking, they're starving me here. So yeah, you can see the mist monsters are a little scary, but the taker flies through, gets tagged by the darts, never even makes it past that second
I
tile.
accidentally crafted the perfect amount of electric fields for that.
Oh, can we get a
bliss.
W in chat for crafting the perfect amount of electric fields?
28.
20, that's a
Boom.
number. What was that for? What?
For the 3x2 areas on all 4 sides is 24, and then the extra 4 in the corners for the extra 4 is 28.
Oh.
Get it. Look,
I wonder
Mom, I
if
can
gas
do
would be
math.
better here. I mean, nature electric field would scale the last waves better. It doesn't matter.
I'm debating if I should go quick shadow or a snow strike. I should probably do snow strike.
Why is there a wall dart
Great.
facing out?
They're also
Whatever.
fun. Oh, BluGlo deposited is shared? I didn't even notice. I'm gonna drink my VCG. I got mango dragon fruit. That's what Sky had yesterday, and she inspired me.
Nice.
Got 25 minutes on the cat stream.
I don't know if I should. Debating.
I still have the yellow default sidekick. I haven't found a new sidekick that I want. Because if I ever get one, it's probably going to be once. I wonder if they'll ever do a Witcher sidekick. I don't know what it would be, though. I would take a draw sidekick, but nobody knows that reference. I take a little blue one as well, actually. Orthos? Oh my god, tiny Orthos. Dude, Cradle books in Fortnite. They can take my V-Bucks. Should I be Linden or Yaren? Oh my god. Or Athan. I would rock an Athan skin. Be my first male skin main ever. They should do a Meowskull sidekick. I guarantee they will. I have no insider knowledge on that, but there's no way. He is way too favored by Epic. I'm sure. Save the World Troll sidekick? Okay. I'd take a piece of BluGlo that follows me around. Although the back bling kind of covers that, doesn't it? There's a giant turtle in the Cradle books that I read. Cradle, everybody go read that. If you ever want to talk to me about something super nerdy, get into those books. Progression fantasy, character gets super strong, but slowly. It's so satisfying. And there's a giant turtle in the game. A dragon turtle. And it's way later in the books, but there's a point where they're going on an expedition and he shrunk himself, so he's like a foot tall instead of a gigantic horse-sized turtle. It's pretty funny. It's so weird standing next to a smasher that's hostile, but like queuing up a heavy attack. I thought that this new cat might be Kelka style, but I guess not. Yep. They're gonna have a bunch of different cats, I'm sure. Sidekicks are tricky. They're really expensive, and the lack of free customization options are scary. It's like, I get it. They want to release a sidekick to pair with any skin you might be running. But then some of these sidekicks are more expensive than the skins they match. It's weird, dude. The dummy dog was more expensive than the dummy skin. I can understand that on the back end, sidekicks might be way harder to program because they actually have pathing and rules they need to follow. I'm sure every outfit in the game is just on a model now that is already programmed. So all they have to do is edit the texture and it's ready to go with only minor tweaks for special cases. But sidekicks are like their own thing. And I get that might be harder for them to program, so they need to like recoup their money or something. I don't know, but sidekicks are in some cases really expensive. 1,500 V-Bucks for like a little pet that runs around with you is nuts. Nuts. I don't believe it. So, what's a day in the life of a British person? I'm not alone in the call, I promise. Hello? Am I?
Demon?
God, no, we got 4 unmuted people
Wait,
here.
what?
Huh?
I've
He's
just
asked
been
a
zoned
question
out.
and you just been
You were zoned
ignoring
out.
him.
I guess that's live feedback on the difficulty of this Frostnite season here. Well, what? I
Yeah.
wasn't... That's how Sage got kicked, dude. She went AFK and just got kicked from the game. I mean, the traps are doing so well. Like, I'm running around looting, but... Are they gonna go past 280?
Yeah, they cap out at 299.
It's weird to me that they're not changing. Why are we starting this process at 280?
Don't know.
By the way, hungry again. I wonder if I just hacked my body. I ate garbage for a few days. You know, pizza, fast food. And now, even though I'm eating real food, I'm just hungry all over again. I need to, like, retrain my body with proper food. Because I'm just, like, passively hungry. Totally well fed. I've had plenty of calories. I mean, I understand that, like, being caffeinated, VCG can make you, you know, metabolize faster and feel hungrier, but I drink Advanced CG daily, and it's not this... Did my friendship with Cypher PK end? Why is everything so dramatic on the internet? We play with a guy one time, and now I'm best friends. We don't play for a long time, and now we're not friends? I reject your hypothesis. We made a few videos together, and that's what we did. I'm sure they'd have me on again if need be, which actually happened. In their tier list of game modes, they had me on at the end to help them get through the Hunt the Titan quest and save the world. So, yeah, that was fun. I was upstairs with no plans on streaming, and his channel manager texted me like, "Hey, are you at your computer?" And I was looking at my kitchen saying, "Yup." I sprinted downstairs. I don't think I'd caught my breath. I went live so fast. And that was it. They wanted to talk about Save the World, and the Hunt the Titan had just come to the game, so they wanted to show it off for some gameplay. I'm not even sure if my audio made it into the video. Maybe a little bit, but yeah. It didn't do much for my channel because I was at the end of like a 20-minute video, but still super glad they had me. I was glad they thought of me. I'm their Save the World guy. I'll take it. That is a position I am happy to fill. Bro could have been in Antarctica. Yeah, I would have grabbed the next plane ticket home. Like, yeah, I'll be right there. Be right back. No, I usually travel with my laptop just in case Cypher PK comes and calls. Okay, that's only half a joke. I do travel with my laptop because it's nice to be available. But usually that's so I can make my own videos. Oh, and Apex Savage, welcome. This actually seems so boring. Why make it easy? It was a bug. It's a bug. It's a bug. It's a bug, Matteo. Matteo's trying to figure out what Epic was thinking making Frostnite so easy. Like, they weren't. They didn't mean to.
Yeah, it was a legitimate accident.
I-
But it will get fixed on the 11th. Don't worry.
I don't think it'll be harder on the noob account. I mentioned that earlier, so... I might as well run this on the noob account, but if it's still this easy next week, I might take the week off, because this is, yeah, I don't know. Frostnite views are down on my channel. The game mode's way too easy. I don't know. Ooh, my laundry stopped. Wow, should I actually go move it? I was gonna wait until the end of Frostnite, but...
Well, real quick, on the noob account, do you want me to stay the same power level, or do you want me to go down?
We'll figure it out later. I like the idea. I will say, I like the idea that it's not even necessary. Like, my noob account will now do the amount of damage it's supposed to do regardless. But higher level teammates are still going to be able to help. It's a weird mix. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also
Whatever you want
cool,
me to
play
do,
Cypher
I'm
BK,
all
because I'm from the
for
same
it.
cities. And oh, that's cool. Yeah, there are cool little coincidences like that. Like Scissors, he got really popular for the Death Run custom maps a long time ago. He went to like my sister's high school. Not at the same time, but yeah, he's a Minnesota boy. I had no idea. Oh, yep. I'd be up for future collaborations, but Save the World just does not have enough going on that like interests the outside world. So Cypher checked in, filled in a boring BR season, made a few Save the World videos, and went back to his regular content. I've got no shortage of ideas over there. So satisfying. Normally,
Dude, I
you
should
can get away
not
with
be doing
attacking
this
once.
much damage as a bloody constructor. This is not okay.
It's a pretty free week of Frostnite, I'll tell you. They could do it if they really put the effort in. What? Save the World is so complicated for them. They just aren't very smart. Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Bruv.
There are a lot of reasons Save the World has the issues and lack of updates that it does, but developer incompetence is not it. I promise you that. I promise you that. And someone watching this is probably scoffing because I'm just an epic bootlicker who's too afraid to lose his relationship with them, but like, no. Epic is hiring world-class employees. It's just resources, man. They don't have playtesters, they don't have the funding. I doubt the team is very big. I have no official numbers, and I'm not going to throw out a guess, but it might be less than 10 people. It's just complete speculation. Do not take that and run. This is not a quote. I don't know anything seriously, but it might not be that many people. And when developers have to test their own games, it slows everything down dramatically. All the playtesters are on BR or were at one point. So like, it's just really, really, really tough to get any update out for Save the World at all without breaking something else. And developer incompetency is not it, because I mean that's just rude. I mean, you don't know them. You could do better in an hour. Do it. Send them the code. That's what Archer does, actually. He has found issues and isolated the line of code that's wrong and sent that to Epic. Like literally, if you just did this, it's fixed. So instead of talking about how shitty the devs are, maybe you should actually do their job. Ping me, ping Archer in Discord. Let them know. Let us know that you fixed the issue, and we'll pass that along. Yeah, like Archer's not some, highly experienced developer, but there are some things that even he can be like, yeah, no, actually, like this isn't working because that right there is just a typo. Like if you like literally a parenthesis right here, Epic, and it's fixed. yeah, these kind of comments do not help the game or community, and that's something important. Like, I always talk about the concept. It's crass, but like shitting where you eat. When you're talking shit about Epic, talking shit about the game, talking about how incompetent they are, like, what do you want? And why do you think those comments will help you achieve it? I mean, honestly. And this is like a life skill. If you think about what you want in life and how your actions help you get it, it will change everything you do. Because, yeah, venting frustrations is really easy to do. Negativity is a bias in humans, and feeding into it is something that you want to do. It's natural for getting better and smarter at everything around you, that if you take in negative feedback and grow from it, you can improve. But, I mean, on the internet, we're way past the innate survival instincts of humanity. I mean, bitching about a game that you love might not achieve any goal at all. It's just really, you know, when... Seriously. You want to know why Cypher didn't make more videos? He probably knows the reason, but I recall they had gone to the subreddit. I'm not even kidding. They had gone to the subreddit. They had seen the toxicity of the community and been like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. Literally! Like, they saw how negative and upset Save the World Reddit was consistently, and they're like, oh, is this game like... Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should go back to BR. That's what I'm talking... Like, sabotage themselves. They do! Like... It's just... unbelievable. Now, I'm not saying that's the sole reason. Cypher makes plenty of money covering BR and what he knows without needing to invite me on. But, like... They were considering more Save the World content. The videos did really well, and the Reddit was, like, at least 1 point against making more. They saw how the community was, and they're like, oh, is this game, like, not updated or abandoned or whatever? Why bother? Just shoot themselves in the foot and then complain about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had a guy recently unsubscribe because of... I don't have the quote, but it was something about, like, bubbling positivity or something. And I thanked him because it was like the trash took itself out. I was like... If you're gonna unsubscribe because I'm keeping my chin up with a lot of confusing changes, then you can stay gone. Hey, I'll take feedback. Somebody said, hey, Beast, you have this bias and you're always telling Epic what you think, but sometimes it hurts the community. And I'm like, okay, I sent my update video to the community manager and told him that the comment section were a treasure trove of feedback. I did that. A lot of your guys' comments I severely disagreed with, but he read it all. So, like... Anyway, think about what you want in life and let your actions dictate that. Incentivize the behavior you want. When you get bad news from someone, take it gracefully. When someone you know does something that upsets you, consider not how you feel, but how you want your future to improve, you know? I've actually said these things to, like, girlfriends in the past. To success, by the way. Like, when she or I mess up, it's like, well, don't apologize. I'm not mad. Just do better. And that's it. Like, you just learn. And... I could have been a dick, could have beat her up, but, like, no, why would I ever?
Okay. No.
I'm not an aggressive person. That's totally a joke. It's just, like, what do you want out of this situation? And it doesn't always line up with how you feel. Once you have a mastery over your emotions, you have stumbled into this thing we call maturity. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you can fake maturity just by thinking a little harder if you're on the younger side listening to this. Just think a little bit more about what you want. Oh, it works. Gentlemen out there who have any interest in talking to a female, if you ever get rejected, I've heard this. I have female friends. I at least 2. And if you take rejection well, that is sexy as hell. You would not believe how many no's turn into a yes just because you were cool about it. I'm just saying. It's not guaranteed, okay? If she says no, it's no. But, like, I'm just saying, ladies in chat, am I right? Like, just take it gracefully and don't be a dick. You either might keep her as a friend, which is awesome, or you might get a bit of, like, a secret second chance. I have heard women tell me this. Like, somebody reached out, I said no, and he was so graceful about it that I was like, wait, well maybe... well, now that you're so cool about it. It's not like it's a test. Maybe she really wasn't that interested. But you impressed her by being so chill that, like, you know... Jack with the prime... Dude, that's how you know Frostnite's too easy. He's in stream chat. He's in game. Re-upping that prime sub.
Bloody hell, man.
Maturity is where faking it till you make it can kind of work. Dude, fake till you make it is real. Like, imposter syndrome is massive, especially in academia. Like, nobody ever thinks they're good enough, but if you act like you are good, not arrogantly, but like have a little more fake confidence in yourself, you'd be shocked how far it gets you. Because the line between real and fake confidence is sometimes really thin, and you might end up being good at something without actually realizing it. And Sage said real. Just watched a Titan video with Cypher, it was so wholesome. It was fun. Yeah. That's like my soundboard. When I have all the eyeballs of Cypher's community in my Discord call, it's like, oh shit, I need to like be as clear and concise about how awesome this game is. Frostnite feels like old 160. Yeah, this is wave 16. Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
Feels like wave 10.
Can confirm this is true from past experiences. And life is long too. So like I'm socializing a lot right now, definitely in the dating pool, and life is long. People that weren't compatible now, fast forward a few years of amicable friendships and stuff changes, you know. I have experienced that actually. People I've known from high school that would just never lined up. Fast forward to adulthood and fun things happen. Anyway, just be cool. That's my literally the whole takeaway. Incentivize the behavior you want. Think about what your goals are in life.
Yep.
Act in a way that gets you what you want. And it's funny because this sounds like manipulation, but it's not. Just like consider what you want out of your words and actions and then act towards it. You wanted to break up with you right away? Cool. Take bad news really poorly. I don't know when these many Say the Roleplay games.
How
So
the hell did I...
I think the toxicity of the Say the World community is... What was that, Demon?
Do you want to split?
What are you guys talking about?
When did I get 40?
Oh my god.
What the
You have 40 BluGlo?
Round up.
I just kept collecting all the blue
There you
I
go,
saw, so.
What the hell? So Kieran's just been running laps around the map, scooping up BluGlo. God damn. Okay. Kieran saw a future where we don't have enough BluGlo, and he acted to solve that. Or he maybe just kept himself
my God.
entertained. Round of applause.
56
God damn.
blue glow count.
56. Yeah, it's covered by my tip jar a little,
Self-sustained.
but you can see it. So you're saying right now, one person lower level equal to 4-player, and stacking 4-player, I mean, y'all 4 look like... Oh, we're 16-player. No. So we all have the stats of what we would have had as a 4-stack, but it's solo. So the team is just as strong as it would have been before, but if all 3 of these guys left, my stats wouldn't change, and vice versa. If anybody leaves, an individual stats would not change. But I think Save the World became toxic because it's kind of like an abusive relationship. There are a lot of Save the World players who have stuck around for a long time on the hope that their game is going to get more updates than it will. So they have this toxic negativity of constantly wanting more than was promised and wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing. And then instead of moving on and finding a new game or finding a way to appreciate what's here, they just get snarkier and snarkier, blaming Epic for everything, which is understandable. It's a very easy thing to do if you don't have a firm grip on your emotions and you don't realize it's happening. But, you know, a lot of people are like, bro, there's nothing to do in the endgame. And I'm like, yeah, you won, man. You won. A different game is maybe what you should be looking for. I'm just saying, like, not every game can last forever. It sucks. I wish it could. It's fair to be upset that Twine is the last section that we'll ever get, but it's much easier to accept it and chill. And that's just it. Like, again, incentivizing that behavior. Being toxic about it and mad all the time is not how we get more content. That just pushes bigger creators away. If the devs ever read comments, which I'm sure they do, I know they're not supposed to, but how could you not, like, go read some reviews of your work? That's what community managers are supposed to do. They're supposed to read those reviews, filter it into nicer, constructive language, and then communicate that to the developers. But developers are human. Oh, people forget that all the time. They look at developers as nameless, faceless robots at Epic that just pump out updates. And that's not the case. They are human beings with thoughts and feelings. And if you are mean to them, it's not going to help anything. The devs read the Reddit. You think so? Because I know they're not supposed to. It's really bad for any game developer ever to read, because gamers are very needy individuals. We paid for a game once in 2018 and expect endless free content, which is shocking. That's the microtransaction outfit funded model that we're all familiar with nowadays. Imagine going to Subway, giving them 20 bucks and expecting free sandwiches for life. That's what Save the World gamers are, and it's all subsidized by the fact that we buy skins, but it's funny, people hate on BR because it stole all the money away from Save the World, and yet it's actually BR money, I believe, that's keeping Save the World afloat. I believe Save the World is profitable based on the expense of the game. I'm not 100% sure of the analytics, I'm not their accountant, but it's just a complicated situation. If you keep Frostnite... Oh, yeah, never ask to play. I'm gonna run the command for how I get people in my lobby. Can we say thank God they didn't sunset it or stop patching it? Like, honestly, the fact that Save the World's even still online is what people should appreciate. With Epic having a hit like Battle Royale, pumping billions of dollars into their wallets every year, like... The fact that Save the World's even still getting updates instead of a skeleton crew just maintaining it. The fact that we get new heroes at all and not just bug fixes is crazy. They could have easily stopped. That would have been so fine, and they didn't. There's a team of dedicated individuals working on this game that work full-time on Save the World. I can confirm that. I have asked people who know. There is a dedicated dev team. It's not like a rotating pool of whoever's not working on BR for a minute. No. It's just a complicated situation. The old returning and new players are so nice on the subreddit, and the ones who've been around are the complete opposite. Right, because they're grizzled veterans who have been upset for a long time. What's going on?
Zoomies.
You guys are zooming? What's
I think
happening over here?
donkers don't work anymore, but yeah, we're zooming around.
This match was won like 10 rounds ago.
On north side.
Oh,
Yeah,
something to do.
on it.
Oh my god. Oh, my inventory. Holy guacamole.
I made 69 of them. I'm doing them.
Alright, I'm just going to recycle anyway because it feels good. So I think part of Mary Melee being easier might be more traps. I can't confirm this, but I wonder if the loot drops are increased, because that's wild.
Normally I do the traps on myself,
ourselves?
and 15 drop traps on each side, and that's enough. So we might have just a few extras just in case out here.
Save the World has one of the best potential among Fortnite other game. Yep. Yeah, skins, battle passes, only play Save the World. Money should be for Save the World creators. Save the World money should be for Save the... I don't know what you mean.
Bloody
but...
hell, Southside.
What the hell?
When you guys buy skins and spend V-Bucks with my code, it definitely supports me, so... I don't see profit from Save the World, but when you guys spend V-Bucks, it helps me.
I'm gonna probably do that.
It does matter.
I don't think there's any more BluGlo on the map.
I wish every wave was a kill wave. Because that's the difference between getting out here and getting kills and standing around waiting for traps. I forgot to send in the server a while ago, but I did buy one of the Tyler skins with my code. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, let's plug things. I'm going to do that. Advanced CG. I have a new flavor, by the way. It's strawberry lemonade, but it's like Beast Sunken Treasure. I don't know the exact naming, but it's like Treasure Gold, I think. Let me go find it here. Go get a picture of this for everybody. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beast Treasure Gold. Add that to the cart. Okay, we're not. Okay, perfect. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Got a little character here with the chest full of advanced CG. Pretty cool. Strawberry lemonade. Yummy, yummy. Check it out. Code BEAST, get 10% off, or whatever discount you can find. I used to be one of those people that were upset that this game wasn't getting any work on it, and every once in a blue moon updates, you know, something breaks. And while that's still somewhat the case, I've been more understanding, especially considering the influx of updates, that, yeah, I got you. I don't know, I just try to keep a cool head. Getting really, really, really upset about anything is, like, never helpful.
Oh, what?
How long has Adventure's been a thing?
never mind.
2020. June. Maybe July. One of those. Yep, and that's why I was talking about mastery of emotion earlier. Like, you know, you don't have to be mad. Like, that's actually a choice. You can, like, you can push that down. It's important to feel your emotions in general, but if you find yourself getting really upset about something, you don't need to buy into it. You can win. You've had a Fortnite account since 2017. Is that crazy? 20 years ago. No, 2020. Oh, is the cat stream over? Oh, it's been over. I'm back. In before cat stream 5 minutes. They always do. After being forced to hold knowledge of all the bugs and issues, my mind is incapable of being upset about the state of the game. I'm permanent hopium for bug fix. Dude, it'd be so nice if
right now.
AS or a programmer focused solely on bugs, like came in and that was their only job. Their only issue was bugs. Of course, that might interrupt other people's code, so it has to be the... I don't know how programming teams work. Wait, who is this guy? Are you talking about AS407? He's the most... Here, let me glaze him real quick. AS407 is the most prolific bug finder and tracker in the Save the World community, and we are happy to have him. I think he made his own Trello board for Save the World, and it has more bugs on it than the official one. Like, we set him up with a community manager, and we're like, you need to add him. You need to add AS47. The guy in the camera. Oh. Now I'm still going to talk about him. So, we set him up just so that he could send bugs directly to Epic, and he works with them as much as I can. Because knowing about a bug and solving the issue are two very different things. So even though Epic's aware of things, they can't just immediately focus on it, especially if there's something else that's more important. And yeah, he does a lot of work. A lot of work. It has about 1,800 tracked bugs, but I only got there after a bunch of other people helped. Couldn't do without the bug list team. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I call him prolific because he is talking to people, working with people, tracking everything, funneling all that information in. He finds a bunch of the bugs himself. It's just a crazy amount of coordination. Yeah, you guys have any idea what he's paid? $0 a year. Doesn't even have a creator code. He's not even an intern.
Doing it for free.
Epic has never formally recognized him. Just a guy who likes Save the World. That's a gamer right there.
Someone who's passionate.
I buy skins and battle passes. I play Save the World most of the time, but the money that I pay for battle passes goes to developing VR. But I buy them to use in Save the World, so they should be using this money to develop Save the World, not VR. Oh. Yeah. I don't know anything about all that. I'll do it for free forever if I could. That's the fun thing about passion. Like, we're all just gamers here. All the anger and hostility, like, this is meant to be a fun pastime. If Save the World's making you upset consistently, then you gotta find a different game. Go do something that makes you happy. Your free time is very valuable. It's actually funny when I recommend people uninstall Save the World when they're upset, but, like, do it. Like, you're not married. They didn't promise you anything. If you're hoping for this, and that, you're probably going to be disappointed. If you're willing to enjoy the game as it is, then great, do that. Otherwise, there are other games. Save the World is your wife. Okay, I understand. I understand, Katrina. But for the rest of us who aren't married, to Save the World. I was going to track bugs in Minecraft, actually, because Mojang is lazy as hell. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Calling Mojang lazy is really unfair. I don't know, though. It's just not my first assumption. Archer will say it. Alright, Archer's here to say it. Save the World is his husband. Mojang is lazy and counterproductive. Ooh, Archer's coming in here. Ding, 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 ding. Archer v. Mojang. 1v1. Actually, it sounds like a 2v1 with him and AS. They are the most ass-backwards dev studio he's ever seen. Oh my god. Alright, Archer has some very lukewarm opinions on this. Let's hear him out. Save the World is also Sage's wife. Okay, Save the World is polyamorous, I'm learning today. That's something I didn't expect to know. If a bunch of people started buying Save the World packs, it could be money that feeds Epic. Yeah, I don't know.
No, Demon. What is this?
I don't know. If people start using Prime subs and subscribing for free, that'll save everything. There you go. Save the cheerleaders, save the world.
What are you building here, Demon?
Woo! That
It's
is such a
questionable.
specific reference. I need to watch Heroes again. Is that as good as I remember? Mojang just removed a lot of cool little neat features Bedrock had that Java didn't for feature parity instead of adding those to Java. I mean, are you sure they would have been that easy to add? Like the first 2 seasons and then went crazy. Yeah, Heroes was like a show I watched once forever ago. I mean, a really long time ago. I remember something about a girl cutting off her toe and then growing it back. Like, it was a crazy show. And then it was over. It was like 3 seasons, or is there more? I don't know. I remember it ended and I was like, okay. So this is why I said Cloak Shadow is not the best for Frostnite, because in the end game, once getting 1 kill is difficult, that shadow damage really stops doing its job. I mean, he's really only great for the early game. But in fairness, even with a really good loadout, your damage to smashers is pretty terrible, even with a proper build. So at this point in any Frostnite run, we're pretty much reliant on tire traps and whatever else we've got down anyway. So that's why I like Cloak Shadow. He's super fun in the early game. Kill up a bunch of enemies, loot them for their resources, use those resources to build traps, and then if you can steal from Demon, that helps too. And then you're good. Oh, that's not a tire trap. Okay. We get an F in chat, please. Oh, I can craft 113. That's enough. Mojang's dev process sucks so much they literally use mods themselves. God. I've always wondered why they can't just integrate mods more.
It's the last wave. I wonder if we've got enough BluGlo.
Yeah, maybe another 40,
Could do with more.
just to be sure.
Yeah.
They won't switch to
Maybe
Vulcan
another, like,
because they
13 or
want little
something.
Timmy on his grandma's old PC to be able to play the game at 4 FPS. Archer's got a lot of opinions about Minecraft. I love it. I love it. Since Mojang's just focusing on the marketplace instead of fixing the game. Yeah, it's because you guys keep spending money on a game you're mad at. That's why. Damn, Sage doesn't have the sub F. Sage lost her subscription. Can we get a gifted sub for Sage in chat, please?
I lost mine earlier as well.
Oh my god. Can we get a gifted sub for Demon in chat, please? So Minecraft will forever be stuck on OpenGL for the rest of time, and it'll... See, I'm never educated enough on exactly how the dev process works to really make claims like that. I'm confident in everything else I've said, because I've known people in game development, but it's always so much harder than you realize. Good morning, how we doing? I'm doing great, honestly. Yesterday was so fun, and Frostnite's got a little easier.
Southeast. But
Adam Smash, I'm seeing that Prime Gaming badge. Everybody making sure to use their Prime subs this month. Doesn't need to be me, but should go to someone. Oh my god.
Yeah, bloody hard fight this one, lads.
Yeah, alright. Woo! Frostnite. Sweating. Shaking in my boots.
I helped so much.
In my ostrich leather boots.
I'm just gonna go sit and look at the map at this build.
Any update on when Ventures will be fixed? They're aware of it, and it's a known bug. That's all we can know. And it's a Thursday, so someone's in the office. Or was, I don't know. Archer said next week. Oh, is it fixed to next update already?
Yeah, on the 11th.
Easy. There you go. So the 11th. Mojang is 90% concept art, 9% marketplace, and 1% game development. These are real facts, everybody.
Lightning is so fast now when you slide down.
It's on the Trello Reddit, and they told you. Yeah. I remember I saw something was fixed in next update, but I didn't know. So Wave 20 is basically over. We're not getting smashers like crazy because it's melee. The enemies are dying super easily because they stopped scaling 3 levels ago, and we have so many traps down. Honestly, this is so much. I have never ever been given so many. I've never noticed so many trap resources. I have 82 traps. I could make 100.
Nothing.
Aside.
My pet's name is family friendly. Okay.
Is it code Mista?
No.
I'm just admiring the build.
Spawn trapping Walders. And nothing's even spawning out here. Do you know if the new update Survivor Squad's bonuses?
Burner, I'm getting the ouchies.
We haven't got enough BluGlo.
Damn.
We literally cannot spend the amount of BluGlo we have. Where are the enemies? They're not even spawning.
I don't know.
South side.
Alright.
It looks really cool from all the way up here, though.
You hope that the leaked
Don't know about you
SDM map
guys,
is...
but I think I have the most combat.
Yeah. Ideas are scary. Gotta be careful with that. Epic reworked the entire power level system before fixing survivor bonuses. I mean, was that a priority, though? I know you can put those things together and act like it's a funny decision, but... I don't know. Survivor bonuses were confirmed a bug a long time ago. I don't know what... I don't know. Told you it was too easy. Oh yeah, Sage, I doubted you. You were right. Why did she say that? Give a shout out to all the people in your Discord. Oh, fucking awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I'm always telling people, if you want to find teammates, check out our Discord. Adam's out here smashing left and right. I mean, having a great time.
Hey, yo.
I mean, his name's Adam Smasher 5000, so.
Lag is really cool. I full on
lag. Okay. Peep the guy who died in this version of Frostnite. Oof. Okay.
Dude, I heavy attack before I hit the ground. I was walking on the ground for 2 seconds straight, and then it just killed me.
Yeah.
Well, you've just lost most of our BluGlo. We're gonna fail.
No, we only have 22 left. I'm the last man standing. I'll save everybody. I will save the cheerleader. I wish they. Usually I stop reading comments after that. Anytime somebody starts with epic should, I wish epic. Woo! Frostnite's done! It would be nice if. Why can't they just. These are all sentences where I stop reading. Any tips for Aldrich? Okay, this is the wrong game. I don't. Woo! All right.
Comeback, Kieran. Way.
Kieran.
I told you, I'm carrying.
Wanted BluGlo, and he stuck to that, you know? The man knew what he wanted. He knew what he wanted. Jesus.
I wanted a lot of BluGlo.
We all got high combat.
Even had to lose all of it, but...
Mm-hmm.
At least I did my building job properly.
Yeah.
I'll take that claim to claim.
I disagree, actually. I think the funnel design can be reworked so that you have like a 3-high wall and then you branch out. That way tire traps are easier to snap, but it doesn't matter. We got there.
I just like to look at that build, so I keep to it mostly.
This is my new build. I'm gonna be running.
Losing my double jump was suboptimal, but here we go. We got a gift from Epic. Woo! We got a banner again. A whole bunch of XP. Tickets. Oh, the Tree of Light.
Tree of Light.
Better than you might realize. All right. Subscribe. Like the video. Frostnite playlist down below. If you guys want to see Frostnite that's actually difficult, that's on the channel. Discharger runs exist. They exist. But you can still go back. 2020, 2021, 2022 Frostnite runs. Pretty cool. If you guys never actually seen them and you want something to watch in the background for a while, you made it through this video, they're good to check out. I keep the whole playlist public because those videos are fun to binge. So, all right. Goodbye.